now for our next news special report.
In our explosive report, we're peeling back the layers of a story that the mainstream media won't touch. It's a tale of secret meetings, covert collaborations, and political maneuvers that could upend everything we thought we knew about the justice system. What if I told you that the very foundation of the case against former President Trump in Georgia was not just shaky, but potentially built on a bedrock of hidden agendas and undisclosed alliances? This isn't just another news story, it's a revelation that could shake the core of our republic. You don't want to miss a single detail of this investigation, especially our final thought, where we connect all the dots and expose the truth behind this unprecedented political saga. Stay tuned, because what we're about to uncover is not only shocking, it's essential viewing for every American concerned about the state of our justice system. And before we dive into our groundbreaking report, a quick crucial note. Our commitment to bringing you top-notch news is unwavering, much like the soaring value in gold in uncertain times. Just as our investigation reveals unexpected twists in the Trump probe, the gold market is witnessing its own dramatic developments. Gold has skyrocketed past $2,000 an ounce, mirroring the turmoil seen in global conflicts and financial markets. Remember when Donald Trump warned about the U.S. dollar's shaky future? Today, that warning seems more relevant than ever. Protecting your assets is critical in these volatile times. Call the Patriot Gold Group now at 888-857-9437. That's the number on the screen. Get your free investor guide. They're the top-rated gold IRA dealer for a reason. Let's safeguard your future together. And now we're delving into a scandal that's shaking the foundations of our legal system. The story begins with Georgia District Attorney Fani Willis and her secret collaboration with the January 6th committee, a revelation that's stirring up more than just political dust. The crux of the controversy revolves around Willis' covert meetings with the January 6th committee, a fact that's recently come to light. These weren't just casual exchanges, they were meticulously planned sessions documented and proven by the travel logs of Nathan Wade, Willis' chief prosecutor and alleged romantic partner. Now here is the information. The dates are clear. April 18th through the 21st, May 31st, September 7th through the 9th, November 16th, 2022, each meeting a thread in an intricate web being woven around the Trump case. These weren't the only secretive rendezvous. Court documents reveal additional meetings with the Biden White House, casting a shadow of doubt over the impartiality of the probe. On May 23rd and November 18th of 2022, Willis' team engaged in lengthy discussions with White House officials, a week after recommending charges against Trump. What raises even more eyebrows is Willis' personal visit to the Biden White House on February 28th of 2023. The visit, totaling 5 hours, is documented in White House visitor logs a week after she recommended charges against Biden's leading presidential opponent. Now, this isn't just a coincidence, it's a pattern that demands scrutiny. The controversy surrounding Willis' actions extends beyond these meetings. It's not just about procedural missteps, it's about the very ethics that govern our legal system. In a revealing moment from the Megyn Kelly show, the depth of this political and potential ethical breach is laid bare. They discuss the appearance of impropriety and the actual prejudice that could arise from Willis' financial motivations, painting a troubling picture of conflict of interest. Watch.
And first of all, we don't have to prove actual harm to the defendant. We can just prove appearance of impropriety, and she's misstepped. As you all know, we've all taken the bar exam and passed it. So appearance of impropriety is enough. But actual impropriety, actual prejudice could potentially be argued here because she has a financial incentive to keep the case going. The more her lover, alleged, gets, the more he has to spend on their next trip to Napa.
She's also being paid for this same thing. She gets paid to be.
She gets paid a salary no matter what. He doesn't.
Right.
He doesn't get $650,000 if this case goes away.
Well, but the thing is the evidence there or not? I mean, whether he is prosecuting the case or someone else, the evidence is the evidence, and that's why the judge isn't going to dismiss the case.
I got you on your heels. I never get Dave on his heels. He's too smart for me usually, but I got you this time. You're on your heels because you know this is deeply wrong. Mike, there's no way she's getting out of this. If what this lawyer alleges is true, she's toast.
And the plot thickens with Willis facing subpoenas in the divorce proceedings of Nathan Wade. The allegations of an inappropriate romantic relationship between Willis and Wade and their financial gains from it add layers of complexity to this already convoluted situation. Mike Roman, Trump's co-defendant, has filed a motion alleging this relationship, further emphasizing the need for transparency in the case. The January 6th committee's involvement in guiding the early days of the Georgia Trump probe is now undeniable. In spring of 2022, the committee staff helped Fulton County prosecutors prepare for interviews with key witnesses sharing insights on Trump's alleged false elector gambit and pressure tactics on Georgia Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger. This wasn't just assistance, it was strategic guidance shaping the prosecution's approach. This brings us to the question, is this a politically motivated witch hunt? The secretive nature of these meetings, the involvement of the January 6th committee, and the close ties with the Biden administration paint a picture of a probe that's less about justice and more about political gamesmanship. The notion of a fair trial seems to be slipping away, replaced by a narrative that's being carefully orchestrated behind closed doors. Now, Adam Kinzinger, Liz Cheney, and other January 6th committee members are being told to preserve their records. Subpoenas are on the horizon. The collaboration between Willis, the Biden White House, and House Democrats, documented and now public, raises serious questions about the impartiality of this investigation. And it's not just Trump crying foul, the evidence is there for all to see. The financial angle cannot be ignored. Willis and Wade's alleged romantic relationship and the financial benefits they have reaped from the situation add another layer of impropriety to the saga. This isn't just a legal issue, it's a question of ethics and the integrity of our legal system. The January 6th committee aid to Willis probe, even as they rebuffed the Justice Department's requests for material in the separate federal criminal probe of Trump, shows a selective cooperation that favors one narrative over another. This isn't about finding the truth, it's about crafting a narrative that fits a predetermined agenda. Now, the meetings between Willis' team and the Biden White House, particularly the timing of these meetings, suggest a level of coordination that goes beyond mere legal discussions. These aren't just strategy sessions, they're potential attempts to align legal actions with political objectives. Despite inquiries and pressure from congressional Republicans, Willis has remained steadfast in her refusal to provide detailed information about her team's contacts with the January 6th committee. This resistance only adds to the mystery and speculation about the true nature of these interactions. In a situation as charged as this, transparency is not just important, it's essential. The American public deserves to know the full extent of the interactions between Willis and the J6 committee and the Biden administration. Without this transparency, the legitimacy of the entire investigation comes into question. As we wrap up this segment, if you found value in this report, tap subscribe. Now you don't want to miss my final thoughts next. As we conclude this report, it's crucial to reflect on the significance of what we've uncovered. This isn't just a story about legal proceedings. It's a glaring example of a sham trial, a travesty of justice that's unfolding before our very eyes. The orchestration of this case against former President Trump reeks of political maneuvering and hidden agendas, undermining the very principles of fairness and impartiality that our legal system is supposed to uphold. That's what's at stake here. It's more than just the outcome of a trial, it's the integrity of our republic. This case, steeped in controversy and shadowed by bias, threatens to erode public trust in our institutions. But there is a silver lining. Trump's resilience and the unraveling of this biased plot signify a potential victory not just for him, but for every American who believes in the sanctity of our legal system and the importance of upholding justice without political interference. As we watch this case unfold, let's stand firm in our conviction for truth and transparency, ensuring that justice prevails untainted by political vendettas. Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. Now keep up your quest for truth with this next news report. And if you found our channel enlightening, join the millions who agree with you. Tap subscribe. Thank you for watching the Next News Network.